What's up guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Alex. If you guys are new here, I do daily videos kind of showing what is going on in my DTF and screen printing business. Today is Monday morning. Just got here at the shop maybe a half hour, 45 minutes ago. Time right now is 10 a.m. Brewing a cup of coffee, and after I finish getting this cup of coffee done, I have to set up for filming the podcast. Michaela and I are going to film a 20 to 30 minute podcast kind of talking about what we have planned for the week in the business, some of our goals, some of our plans, and that's what we got going on right now. So I have the kind of outline and plan that I'm going to use for this podcast already figured out. I just got to get that printed and then set up the set for Michaela and I to get working on it, and then we will be good to go. Right now, Michaela is currently working on getting the DTF printers up that we can for today. We have a very large order that came in this morning. That one needs to get printed today. But other than that, the morning is going to be fairly okay. It shouldn't be as bad as it has been sometimes in the past after a busy weekend. This weekend wasn't too busy, so all things considered, we're doing all right now. All right, I also wanted to check the audio levels because if you guys can't tell, I am using a little bit of a new microphone. This guy right down here, he's kind of like on the levels on the camera, it's showing that they're all the way to the right, which shows that they might be a little high, and that has me worried that I might end up with audio clipping issues. Those of you guys who have been around for the channel for a long time, you know that that is something that I've dealt with before in the past with our microphones, but we're gonna see how this does today. Gone, hopefully, are going to be the days when I had to deal with this clothespin microphone because the clip broke, but we will see what ends up happening with that. I know that there is one viewer in particular who really had a problem with that clothespin microphone. They always said something every time. So to that one viewer, I hope that this hopefully solves your issue. But cup of coffee brewed. Just got to kind of clean up this area, just got some trash, other miscellaneous things, and then get everything set up. We haven't filmed a podcast in a long time, so I got to make sure that I remember how to do it, how to get everything all set up and recording properly, because the last thing that I would want is to film a whole podcast, but we weren't recording anything. So I'm going to get that set up right now. Already a little bit behind schedule. It's 10:07. I wanted to have this filmed and recorded by 11. We'll see what we got going on for the rest of this morning. Got the video from the trade show playing on the TV in the background. Hopefully that'll be some nice advertising, but Michaela is, just like I said, getting the DTF printers up and going today. She just filmed a clip for her vlog, so if you guys are interested, make sure you check out Michaela's WW Transfers vlog to get her perspective, but things seem to be going pretty well with the DTF printers at least. It is getting cold out here in Texas, so it's starting to get to that time where we might have to run the humidifiers during the night after we leave for the day, just to kind of get the average humidity in the warehouse up, so that when we come in the mornings we're not having to deal with any persistent tricky nozzle clogs. But we haven't been doing that so far, and Michaela was able to get the DTF printers up and running today pretty easily, so we'll have to discuss with her what she actually thinks on that. Alright guys, time right now is 12:05. Just got the video portion of the podcast uploaded onto my computer. Now I need to get started printing these baseball t-shirts for a local school. We have to get them dropped off to them today. We're unfortunately cutting it a little close. So I'm coming back to the back to turn on the heat press, get this guy coming up to temperature, Michaela said that the actual like designs for these shirts should have been printed from 11 to 12, so I'll check in with her, see what the status is on those, and if I can get started cutting them up and getting them applied to the t-shirts, because I think like the school's last time that they'll accept a pickup is 4 p.m. so we got to make sure that we get them in their hands by 4 p.m. today. All right, well, changing gears a little bit. So the transfers are not ready for those t-shirts that I need to get pressed. Michaela is going to get them pressed right, or get them finished up right now and then get them pressed. I am going to run over to Aviva Wholesale, get her some ink and film. Right now is the time that I had on my calendar to actually press those tees. Right now is the time that she had to run to Aviva. So we're going to swap. I'm going to run to Aviva for her. She is going to finish up those transfers, and then once they are actually finished up, she's going to start pressing them, and hopefully there is not too much of a like missed overlap where we can still get them in time to the customer. It's like an hour away, unfortunately, so it's going to take a minute to get there. We have to make sure that we at least get them to the courier by 2. I would say by 2 for sure, to make sure that we have enough time to have the courier deliver them before 4. We're cutting it too close for comfort, to be honest, man. Let's head to Aviva and pray that Michaela can get those transfers finished up and pressed in time, because too close for comfort, man. Too close. All right, guys, time right now is 1:51. Got back from Aviva, and there was a couple things that I needed to deal with on the computer. Got those issues dealt with. Those were customers that were over chat. It was just some problems with the shipping carriers not getting them their package on time. So ultimately, there wasn't much I could do. I gave each of the customers a credit for $10 just to kind of show our sympathy with the situation. We know that it's obviously frustrating and something that is not fun to deal with from the other end. So we just tried to show our sympathy, empathize with them, and do what we can to get the package to them on time. Obviously, it's not going to be on time, but I guess just get the package to them, right? UPS, man, UPS. But right now, Michaela is working on getting the t-shirts printed for that school order that we have to get shipped today. The transfers are all done, so we just need to actually get them pressed. I am going to now hop out and help her get these guys applied, help them get them pressed and peeled. There's only 17 of them, so it shouldn't be too bad. We just really need to make sure that we're working as hard and smart as we can to get these t-shirts out on time. So no more talking to you guys. I gotta help Michaela get these guys out. Alright guys, time right now, can't see my watch, 2:14. Just got the shirts all finished up, just requested the Uber courier. I like doing these, they have worked pretty well for me in the past, and right now it's saying that my boy Derek is going to be here in 3 minutes to drop off the package. It is costing me an arm and a leg, to be honest. $26 to get all the way out to kind of near the airport in Spring. It's out on East Hardy Road, so whatever, man. I gotta get this order done. This order has been a freaking nightmare, to be honest. There's been like 4 different issues that have happened with it, and each one has been more annoying than the last, because these t-shirts that they have, they're these 3/4 baseball t-shirts, and S&S Activewear didn't stock them at the Fort Worth warehouse, so I had to order them from either Kansas City or the Illinois one, and those each take 2 days to get here. So that was one issue that kind of compounded, and there was a number of different other issues, one of which was our fault. The other ones were kind of one of those things. So Guy's gonna be here in 2 minutes. I will hand off the package to him, look at my calendar, see what I gotta do next. I'm just happy to have this out the door and in their hand. I paid $2 extra. It would have said it would have gotten there originally for $24 by 4:10 or something like that. But I could have guaranteed delivery by 3 p.m. if I paid $2 more. So that's what I did. And they will get it plenty of time before 4 p.m. Hopefully. Gives them basically an hour of slack in case there's like an accident, traffic, whatever it is. So fingers crossed none of that happens and they get it in their hand by 3, but that's all I can't control anymore once it leaves my hands. I'm really happy to have it out though. Time right now is 2:45, making a cup of coffee and working on the script for the learning video long form that I am going to post Sunday of this week. Still have to do a bit more research because on this video I'm going to make it kind of like a buyer's guide to buying a DTF printer in 2025, and I'm trying to break it down into 3 different categories. Kind of if you're like a home-based business, you still need to be able to fit the printer through a standard doorway. And then if you are a small business, but that could be if you are like maybe a garage based home business, that kind of a thing, or something maybe like us or a little bit smaller, and that kind of being a category of its own, as well as then the commercial operation, commercial printing, that kind of a thing, and giving a whole bunch of different options for each of the different categories, right? So I'm working on getting all of that kind of researched, configured, because at some of these different levels I don't even know what has kind of come onto the scene since I have last looked, what is the new and greatest machine, right? So there's been a lot of new stuff that has come out, and it's just something that I kind of have to wrap my head around and figure out the what like separate the wheat from the chaff, right? And figure out what is actually new and what is just marketing mumbo jumbo repackaged as the same old thing. So I got I'm pretty far along on the outline. I have the general consensus I think figured out. I might make a couple of tweaks here and there to the actual recommendations, but for so far I think I might be pretty set on the actual recommendations that I have, and we'll see how things go. We'll see how they pan out over the next hour or 2 that I plan to spend on this. I want to have the outline for sure fleshed out today and get working on the script so that if everything goes according to plan, I would be able to get it filmed today, and then I can just close the book on my learning video for the week. Tomorrow I can come in and work on batching out all of my social media content for the week, and then that should be kind of what I need to do for our content journey, other than like editing and filming these daily vlogs throughout the week. And that way it can leave Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to really get some good head down work in on the business, rather than doing what I have been saying, working in the business. I want to be working on it, spending as much time working on the business as we can. So that's what we got going. We're looking all right now. It was a stressful little bit start to the morning getting those t-shirts out, but we got them out. I haven't even checked the Uber, honestly. It said what delivery was still by 3, so everything should be going according to plan with that. I have to add more water to the coffee maker, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and then get some good focused work in on the research and outline for the video. All right, guys, time right now, 5:30. Just wrapped up the video that I wanted to get filmed. It's going to go live on Sunday of this week, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I'm really excited. I think it turned out awesome, actually. I am super excited to see what you guys think of it, what you guys thought of my recommendations, and if you guys have any recommendations that you would like the audience to know about as well. I think it's going to ultimately be a great video, so I'm super excited to see how it turns out in the edit. But 5:30 right now, so it's about time that we got to head out to UPS. Looks like Michaela's got a bunch of packages for me there that I need to get sent, or get dropped off, I should say. But as I can see back here, I honestly haven't been out here in like an hour and a half. Number 4, done. Number 1, done. Number 2, running. And number 4, done. So once that is all set, we will go ahead and something is... Okay, I don't know where that last clip ended. But yeah, we're gonna just wait for this last one to get printed and then we will be able to head out. Michaela did text me saying that, or asked me to buy one of the FedEx labels. So I gotta get that one purchased and we will get that dropped off to hopefully a FedEx office and we don't have to go all the way down to the FedEx distribution center. But we'll see what ends up happening. I will go ahead and buy that label, check in with Michaela, see what we got going on. All right guys, just confirmed with Michaela, DTF printer number 2 is all done. She is currently getting it cut right now. So once that guy is finished being cut, we can go ahead and wrap up that last order and head on out to the shipping carriers for today. Got to get dropped off to FedEx and UPS. Don't have to go to the FedEx distribution center today, thankfully. I'm happy I got that video finished. And yeah, so now I am basically good with my videos except these daily vlogs for the week. I got to edit them on Saturday, but I'm on track now at least. I'm on track. And then tomorrow I can work on getting the social media posts all like batched out and filmed. And then I can hopefully edit them all up, have them queued in drafts so that we can spend the end of the week focusing on working on the business, right? So that's the goal. That's what we got planned. Was able to get everything I needed to do done today to set myself up for success for that goal. So let's see what we got coming tomorrow. If you guys are interested, make sure you guys stay tuned. Hit the subscribe button if you aren't already. Hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I do post a new video. These daily videos, I don't know when I'm going to be able to post them. It's going to be quite difficult being able to commit to a time when they actually go live, but we'll see how it goes for maybe like the first 2 weeks. And then I will try and do my best to say they're coming out at this time. But until then, I'm going to ask for you guys' grace and just turn on the notification bell. But all right guys, I'm going to leave you guys here. Head on out to the shipping carriers. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys made it this far, I'll see you tomorrow. Check this out.